Reddit user Mercadilly wrote, "My mom is a reformed Karen. When I was a kid, she used to treat people in customer service like trash. When I was a teenager and in customer service positions, it finally dawned on her what a terrible human being she was being. She's turned around and has been great ever since. I'm proud of her to recognize her faults and fix them." I'm gonna read that last sentence one last time for any of you guys watching who support the toxic cancel culture that has taken over our world. I'm proud of her to recognize her faults and fix them. Take note, folks. That's it. That's all we want is when you screw up, all you gotta do is recognize your faults and fix them. And that goes for both the anti-cancel culture and the cancel culture. Just from human to human, someone puts out a bad tweet, someone does something that they shouldn't have done, and it comes to light. If you could recognize the problem and then work on fixing it, you're good in my books. Now, there's a certain line of things you can't do. I don't know, I'm not gonna get into it, but point is, guys, just the whole cancel culture, someone makes a mistake, if they work on fixing it, that's all you could ask, and that's that. That's all I'll say. Alright, what's happening, guys? Welcome back to Top 10 Central Vibe. Your boy, Mr. Spicy, in the house, Jared Bronstein. Today we're reacting to Gen Zers who were raised by Karens. We love ourselves some Karens. No, we don't, actually. We love ourselves some Actually, we don't. We like ourselves millennials. Your boy's a millennial, born in 94, reppin'. What's up, my 94 babies? Let's go. Karen tendencies. Reddit user, I'm gonna take a shot at this name, I don't know if I'll get it right. Mayumeo, wasn't that hard, wrote, "My mom once had some strong Karen tendencies, but she started channeling that Karen energy into activism, community service, and advocating for people, and it morphed into assertiveness and tenacity." I was gonna say tenacity. Been watching a lot of Tenacious D. Tenacious D, they pick a destiny, listen to their music. Anyways, not that it matters. Going back here. And it morphed into assertiveness and tenacity rather than rudeness. Honestly, she's an inspiration to me because she took what was an issue for her and turned it into something positive that helps others. I can't even talk right now. I'm like choking on my spit. That's good. It's good that people are able to recognize these things and turn around. Maybe not everything bad came from the whole Karen situation. People are realizing like, wow, that was a shit thing for them to do. And now I'm doing that shit thing and that makes me a shit person. So let me change that so I'm not a shit person. So it's good to see people recognizing their faults and changing them ultimately. So that's good to know. Humiliating and horrific. This sounds so promising. What a great title. Reddit user exiled_2_earth wrote, "It was humiliating. My mother treated everyone in the service industry as if they were idiot peasants placed there to serve her exclusively. However, she usually never brought her children out in public, so I was spared the majority of her behavior. She has always looked shockingly young for her age, and it always seemed like she had kids really young, so that was a part of it. The other part of it was that she hated how I looked. We're an Asian family, and I was always overweight, a complete taboo for women. She would comment about my appearance to every single stranger she could. Doctors, Target employees, other kids, etc. When she was forced to buy me clothing, she would comment to every worker how nothing looked good on me because I was ugly and fat." I'm sorry, but this is awful. For a mother to be saying this to not only to, but in front of their own child, about their own child, this is absolutely disgusting. So, not that Exiled to Earth is going to be watching this video. If they are, I apologize in advance that you had to deal with that as a child from your parent, because no parent should ever speak about or to their child this way. That's disgusting. So, anyways, continuing on here. Then she would proceed to insult the workers. I always felt so ashamed by both actions that I could never look anyone in the eye. I could feel their pity radiating out, and it was humiliating. I didn't want anyone to feel bad for me. I didn't want their damn sympathy. I didn't want to be a major point of ridicule. It has led to a lifetime of having too much pride. It's hard to laugh at myself now, and I take myself way too seriously. I struggle to act less serious, but I spent so much time being laughed at. I can't take it, and I hate it when anyone talks shit about anyone, even if they deserve it. I have openly refused to trash talk a non-public figure for a long time. It's always toxic, especially if you wouldn't say it to their face. My mother would use her first language to openly insult people all the time. She bled entitlement. It was horrific." Yeah, that didn't really have much of a positive spin to it, did it? That was just awful to read. I don't want to give them any pity because it's not even necessarily pity. It's more so just how I feel. Like, no parent should ever talk down to their child or belittle their child or ridicule their child the way this parent did. You know, it seems, unfortunately, this person now has some things they have to work through, which hopefully they get, you know, the proper tools to work through that, whether it's speaking to somebody or working it through, you know, on their own. I'm a big believer in you know, therapy. I have a therapist. I'm not ashamed to say I have a therapist. I got shit I gotta work through that I talk to somebody about. And it's, you know, I have an expensive problem, I'll say. Therapy being that expense, you know, it's not cheap to go to therapy. And we're in a time now where we always talk about, you know, mental health matters and talk to somebody, but a lot of people can't afford to. I could barely afford to. It's expensive as shit, so I get it. But there's always a way. Whether that's friends, family, you know, 7 Cups of Tea, I think is the website. They have some free counseling, which is great. Always a way, folks. So don't, you know, don't, you know, think that there isn't a way. There always is. It's just harder for some than others. So, but you know, I'm sorry they had to deal with that. That's just terrible. And I'm not trying to get serious. You know, I want to keep it a light, fun mood. But that was just an awful situation. So I hope that person is okay. And hopefully this last story will make us all laugh and take away from the fact that I just told you guys I have a therapist. Which again, I'm trying to lighten the mood. I don't actually care that I have a therapist. I'm not like ashamed. I'm trying to make jokes now to lighten the mood. Anyways, you guys are here to be entertained, so I'm gonna try to do that. I used to make excuses. Reddit user White Throw Blanket explains, my mom is a Karen to service people sometimes. She can range from mildly rude to a total monster at times. I used to make excuses, like one time when she worked as a realtor and in the middle of buying something retail, stepped away to take a phone call. The lady had this obvious, are you kidding, that couldn't wait another minute to finish this kind of expression. I tried to smooth it over like, oh sorry, she's at work, always, even when she's not at work, kind of thing. Lady responded, it's still rude. And TBH, that was the first moment I realized, yeah, my mom is rude. Now, if she's unreasonable, I straight up tell her off. Usually ends in the two of us fighting and me apologizing to whoever just got yelled at. The worst was after my grandma died, she took her feelings out on everyone. After being rude to a waitress for no reason, my brother told me to ease up since she just lost her mom. I replied, every one of us here just lost a person we love, but that gives her no right to treat others like crap, especially for no reason. Yeah, I will say death and loss are definitely a weird thing. Everyone copes differently, doesn't give you a reason to be a bad person. On the flip side, again, everyone going through a tough time, whether it's death or the loss of something, you know, they handle things differently. Some people just shut down and do their own thing. Other people are very outward with their emotion. With their emotion. It's weird. It doesn't. I got the hiccups now. My nose is itchy. Well, this video took a weird turn, got a little serious. Now hopefully you guys laughed at that hiccup. I wasn't even trying to purposely make it audible to make you laugh. It kind of just came out for some reason. And that was a genuine reaction, whatever face I made, so. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm gonna wrap this video up because I have the hiccups now and it's hard to talk. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching Talk Penn Central Vibe. I've been your boy, Mr. Spicy, Jared Pepper Bronstein. I feel another hiccup is coming momentarily, so I'm gonna keep talking and hopefully it won't just come out. And we'll catch you in the next one. Share this video with a friend. Thanks for watching. Happy New Year, guys. Take care.